There is a special organization in Xinjiang located in the western part of China and covering 1/6 of China's total area, Xinjiang Production and Construction Corps, the SPCC. Over the past 60 years, the SPCC, which shoulders the historical mission of cultivating and guarding the frontier areas assigned to it by the state, has developed, guarded, and consolidated border areas from generation to generation. The very history of its arduous development is a miniature of China's Western development drive. In October 1954, under the order of the central government, most of the People's Liberation Army troops stationed in Xinjiang were demobilized to form the Production and Construction Corps. With industrial work and wisdom, the corps members reclaimed millions of hectares of deserts and wilderness in the hinterland of Taklamakan Desert and Gubantugut Desert, and 2,000-kilometer borders into ecological oases. They created modern agriculture, laid a foundation for modern industry, and constructed newly developing towns. As a special social organization operating an administrative system with unified party, government, military, and enterprise roles, XPCC is subordinated to the dual leadership of the central government and Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. With economic planning directly supervised by the state, XPCC handles its own administrative and judicial affairs within the reclamation areas under its jurisdiction, in accordance with the laws and regulations of the state and Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. As a result of over half a century's development, it has 14 divisions, 176 regimental farms, and a large number of public institutions for science, education, culture, health and sport, and financial institutions, and nearly 4,000 industrial, communications, construction and commercial enterprises under its administration, totaling a population of 2.73 million in an area of 70,000 square kilometers. In 2014, it had
173.8 billion yuan gross value of social products, up 16% over the previous year.
Xinjiang is a provincial-level administrative region with the largest area, longest border line, and the most open ports. XPCC gives full play to the regional and the resources advantages, foreign trade, and economic cooperation has developed rapidly. It has established economic and trade relations with 160 countries and regions. In 2014, its gross import and export were valued at 11.98 billion US dollars, up 3.4% over the previous year. Foreign investment in place amounted to 104.057 billion yuan and attracted 1,560 foreign investment projects. XPCC is working actively to open wider to the outside world. It makes continuous innovation to improve the carriers, forms of attracting businesses and investment. It further strengthens international exchange and cooperation through various expositions and investment promotion activities to rapidly elevate the scales and quality of attracting investment.
For 3 successive years,
It carried out investment promotions in Hong Kong and Guangdong, yielding substantial results. XPCC has sent out senior executives for intensive foreign visits and inspections since 2014. It has launched exchanges and cooperation in various fields with the Central Asian countries, explored and discussed cooperation in agricultural comprehensive development, economic and trade cooperation, and infrastructure construction, and assigned a batch of economic and trade cooperation projects and friendly cooperation MOUs. With high-level dialogue, field visit, and project negotiations, it allows neighboring countries to see its sincerity to seek cooperation and concrete actions to promote cooperation. All these measures have fully reflected the determination of XPCC to participate in the construction of the Silk Road economic belt and its gesture to open to the outside world. Today, XPCC is actively integrating into the global economic tide with an open mind. It's accelerating transformation of development mode, urbanization, new industrialization, and agricultural modernization to greet bright prospects with vigorous vitality. It's looking forward to seeking common development and win-win cooperation with businesses from around the world. Xinjiang is an important strategic resources base of the country and a portal to open to the outside world. As a core area in China's Silk Road economic belt, Xinjiang enjoys high attention and vigorous support of the country. It's developing into a region of greatest vitality and prospect. As an important component of Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, XPCC also boasts characteristic resources and regional advantages. Among the 138 varieties of mineral products discovered in Xinjiang, 41 are listed among the country's top 10 improved resource reserves. It has rich reserves of such rare metals as gold, chromium, copper, and nickel, and non-metallic minerals of oil, natural gas, coal, with favorable development prospects. Xinjiang has 63.4 million hectares of land for farming, forestry, and animal husbandry, and 102.13 million hectares of unused land. Among them, XBCC has 7.0579 million hectares of land with superior environment. It's ideal for business and residents. It provides a solid foundation for investment and development. Xinjiang boasts of rich resources in glaciers, lakes, and rivers, with exploitable water power resources of 8,540,000 kilowatts, ranking 4th in China. The average effective year-round sunshine duration of Xinjiang is 3,500 hours, and the total amount of solar radiation is 5,000 to 6,500 megajoules per square meter, ranking 1st in China. The wind power resource of Xinjiang accounts for 40% of the total of China, and installed wind power capacity is 80 million kilowatts, presenting huge exploiting potential in the future. Xinjiang has a total woodland area of 6,770,000 hectares, with forest area of 1,970,000 hectares and forest stock of 280 million cubic meters, ranking 11th in China. With a cotton output exceeding 3 million tons, Xinjiang is the largest producing region for fine staple cotton and the long staple cotton. The total output of the XBCC exceeds 1.4 million tons, accounting for nearly 1/5 of the total output of China. The coexistence of the cool heavenly lake and the hot Turpan, the expansive desert and wide oasis, as well as the boundless prairies and vast lakes constitute the amazing unique natural landscape in Xinjiang. As a bridge and hub for East and West exchanges, Xinjiang is the place where the 4 Asian civilizations of the world integrated, and hundreds of Asian human civilization sites were left within Xinjiang section of the Asian Silk Road. It is a museum of Asian cities of the world. Xinjiang borders on such 8 countries as Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Mongolia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India. It has 29 open ports to neighboring countries, and 17 of them are state-level ports. Its neighboring countries have rich natural resources and consumer market of over 1 billion population. Highly complementary with China economically, the XBCC distributes 8 divisions and 84 regiment-level entities along the prime economic area of Xinjiang. The economic belt along the northern side of the Tian Shan Mountains, as well as the 58 regiment-level entities along the borderline, possessing unique advantage of opening up to the west. XBCC is well underway in urbanization construction. It has now built 8 cities, which are Shihezi, Wujiaqu, Alert, Tamshuk, Baitun, Timenguan, Shuanghe, and Kukudala. In the near future, it will construct a number of new towns. The mushrooming urbanization will provide domestic and foreign investors with infinite business opportunities. SPCC is giving great impetus to the process of new industrialization. It keeps a foothold of resources and geographical advantages for Xinjiang to form the industries of food and medicine, textile and clothing, chemical industry for making chloride and alkali, coal, chemical industry, characteristic mineral resources processing, oil and natural gas, chemical industry, new building materials, and equipment manufacturing. It has established a group of leading industries of considerable economic scales, market demands, and competitiveness. It is great in agricultural production scale, high in mechanization level, and leading in scientific and technological level. It is a demonstration base in water-saving irrigation, a base for the promotion of agricultural mechanization, and demonstration base for modern agriculture in the country. It has basically formed industrial benefits on the basis of intensive processing of farm and pasture products. It has constructed 5 national-level development zones,
25 provincial-level industrial parks.
All these industrial parks have provided important platforms for industrial cluster development. They have also become important windows and new economic growth points for XBCC to open to the west. To date, China has put forward construction of the Silk Road economic belt. This provides a rare historical opportunity for XBCC to accelerate the opening up strategy and forge a strategic highland for an open-oriented economy. XBCC boasts the exceptional geographical and cultural advantages to launch economic and trade cooperation with Asian and European countries. It also enjoys characteristic institutional advantages and an industrial competitiveness. All these determine that XBCC will accomplish much in the construction of the Silk Road economic belt.
To promote development, prosperity, and long-term stability of Xinjiang in the new historical period, the Party Central Committee hosted the second conference on the work of Xinjiang, which has strengthened the status and role of the XBCC. Establishing XBCC in Xinjiang is a strategic arrangement of the Party Central Committee to administer state affairs and ensure national security, and it is an important strategy to strengthen border management.
The work of the SPCC can only be strengthened, not weakened. Priority must be given to it, and great efforts must be made in problems that have an impact on the essence, the foundation, and the future in the work of Xinjiang. Full play should be given to the special function of the SPCC in adjusting the social structure, furthering cultural exchanges, promoting the coordinated development of all regions and optimizing population resource to build the SPCC into a stabilizer of the country's border areas, a melting pot that integrates various ethnic groups as well as a modern region that showcases advanced productivity and culture. With an attracting natural environment, rich natural resources, and a unique investment superiority, the SPCC, with a history of over half a century, will embrace the technical opportunity for large-scale construction, wider opening up, and rapid development, cultivating and guarding the frontier areas with enthusiasm and passion. The SPCC, an honorable group worthy of our times and our people, is bound to make spectacular achievements and create a new future in the face of new opportunities and challenges.